Mark chapter 2 verses 13 to 17 continues to shock. Jesus calls lawbreakers, criminal elements, and tax collectors. I mean, the context of it was Israel was under occupation. Israel had tradition. They remembered what God has said to the forefathers. And they expanded on the law of God, and they kept all these writings of the law and the prophets and observed a lot of the religious rites. And here was Jesus who just announced, insinuated that he forgives sins. Now he mixes with the worst crowd, those who are intermingling with the Roman establishment, the oppressors, who take taxes and live a life of party. And they protect and they're ready to do whatever it takes to support and to protect the existentialism and materialistic way of life. They had no religion in them. They had no understanding of anything pious. Suddenly, Jesus mixes with them. Not only that, he hangs around them, but he teaches them about God. I mean, they were considered to be people who could not ever respond to good news about God. They were unruly. Not only that he teaches them about God, they follow him. It resonates. A change is happening. A momentum is being built. And then, as Jesus crosses paths with Levi, a tax collector, officially in business on behalf of the Roman occupying forces. And he calls him, "Follow me." Even worse, he responds. But how long would it last? He was no pious man. He was untrained in the ways of God. And Jesus takes the time and spends all this energy on teaching them about God. The worst of the worst. Gangs. People who work together to protect what they lived for. Levi invites Jesus in his house with his disciples, and he invites criminal elements. And they continue to listen to Jesus. They receive the good news. There's a turnaround. Incredible. Religious establishment is definitely observing that they untrained, untamed. They've got nothing to do with religion, and they are the very cause of the pain of Israel. Therefore, Jesus, if he was truly God, he'll be on their side. However, Jesus comes with this unifying power. He makes disciples from every group. Even the busy, partying, follow him. And the money-driven materialism somehow dilutes and disappears. Wow. How offensive for the religious leaders. They could not take that in and process it. How could such sinners turn away from sin and believe in God and trust God for their lives? What kind of man can initiate that sort of change, turnaround? And there Jesus states, "I came to call the sinners because I can, because I am who I am." God is with you. And I'm going to do and fulfill things that you can never imagine. Because I am the Savior, the Son of God. I am the fulfillment of every aspiration. The promises of God are fulfilled in Jesus Christ.